something crazy happened to me the other day. I live in New York, and I was walking down the street, and since COVID, there's been a lot more bikes on the roads, and a lot more motorized bikes have become more common. Deliveries have become more common, like DoorDash and stuff. So I was crossing the street, and this delivery driver like breaks red and zooms like right in front of me. Must have been like maximum 6 inches away from me. And instinctively, without thinking about it, I like hop a little bit back. And the first thought in my head was, wow, I'm lucky that motherfucker didn't hit me. And then I just took a moment to notice that. And I was like, whoa, that is a new thing for me. That is a brand new thing. In the past, whenever that would happen to me, I would be so angry and I'd be like, why couldn't it hit me? That is so unfair that I got so close to what I wanted. I was deeply suicidal for around 12 years, probably longer, but I only remember it. My first suicide note was when I was 11. So for 12 years, I showed so much restraint when I crossed the street. Anytime I crossed the street, I would silently be begging for something to hit me, right? Because I believe that suicide is immoral. And so I would never jump in front of a car or a bike because I felt that, I don't want to give a driver a lifelong trauma. That doesn't seem fair, right? To trade traumas that way. So that was out of the question. And so it would have been perfect. And I fantasized about it all the time. It would have been so perfect if something just accidentally hit me. And so I would jaywalk like crazy. I would often touch cars as they were moving, almost like daring them to hit me. And this was just so the opposite. I like instinctively was like, wow, I'm lucky it didn't hit me. And I think the general message here to people watching this who are not depressed or have never been depressed is, yeah, even something as small as crossing the street can be, and I'm discovering this now, it can be completely transformed. Things that are so mundane are completely transformed by something as simple as, being excited to be alive. And also, on a more personal level, I was applying to jobs today, and, just all of it, there's just so many aspects of life that I've yet to discover. Crossing the street is now like full of self-love, weirdly. Like there's so many, it's been 2 years since I think I've been doing well. I've been happy, dare say. And yeah, there's just so many new things being uncovered all the time. I just started showering every day, right? There's so many holdouts from depression, habits that I've built for those 12 years that are so hard to tear down and so slow. But every rock that gets overturned, there's just this wonderful new small aspect of life. And yeah, on a personal level, as I said, I'm applying to jobs. Like I can now envision a whole career, a life. How many people am I going to meet? How many jobs am I going to have? How many projects am I going to work on? How many things am I going to be excited about? Back, when I was 20, I was not able to imagine being alive for like another couple of days. So yeah, that's just a wonderful little treat that I think I've earned. Yeah. And if anybody's watching this still, after however many minutes I've been yapping on for, yeah, it was worth the wait. If you're somebody who's questioning whether to wait or not, it was well worth the wait.